3-year-old fillies in the paddock for the $150,000 Christiana Stakes, going 9 furlongs on a yielding turf course. I'm pleased to be joined by Frank Vespe from the Racing Biz. We've had a couple long shot winners today. You having any luck with those?
I'm having no luck, but I'm hoping for carryovers for tomorrow. Maybe we get some luck tomorrow.
Well, we're definitely going to have a carryover in the early pick 5 tomorrow starting race 1, and I just saw the Will pays there for the pick 5 that started race 3. None of those are paying 5 out of 5. They're all 4 out of 5, so we'll have at least 2 pick 5 carryovers tomorrow. I'm guessing we're going to have carryovers probably in all the pick 5s tomorrow with those 2 long shots at 1. But let's take a look here at the Christiana. We kick off the late pick 4 right now with race 7. Scratch the 1. Let's check out the 2. Don't Jinx It from the Miguel Clement barn. Vincent Chamonix rides this filly by Kitten's Joy. How about Miguel Clement, his first year taking over for his late father? He's having a heck of a year, and he's doing well shipping down here to Delaware.
Yeah, I really like this horse here. I love that this horse has a win over the track, which I think is a big positive. And then after an okay try at Colonial, you'd think you'd look for an easier spot. Instead, they ship up to Saratoga, get the money there. And even though this filly got away kind of easy on the lead, look how fast they came home, 34 seconds for the last 3/8. I think she's got a big shot in here. I really like how she's coming in.
Yeah, big 81 buyer speed figure last out. She has early speed, and we saw race 5. A horse went right to the front at 70 to 1 and wired the field. So we both like the 2 a little bit here. Don't Jinx It right now. One of your favorites on the board. Let's take a look next at the 3, Mischief in Motion from the Mike Trombetta barn. Angel Cruz having a big day. Angel Cruz rides this 3-year-old daughter of Into Mischief. Let's see if we can sneak over here to the TV and check out the odds. So Angel Cruz having a big day, and this filly had a nice win on the Colonial turf. That was a good turf course 2 starts ago.
Yeah, that was a good outing. I like you, I didn't get to this filly in my top selections. Ran okay in the Old Dominion Oaks. Not sure, a big rain came in right before that race. There was a delay in the paddock, so might have been a few too many things going on for her. She could certainly run better here than she did there.
She's a big price right now at 8 to 1 on the 3. The 4, Double Velocity, 3-year-old filly by Accelerate for trainer Safi Joseph Jr. Katie Davis in town to ride this filly, and well, she had a nice debut score last April at Keeneland on a good turf course in a maiden special weight, so she does have some talent.
When Safi ships here, he ships here to win. He's 4 for 10 at this track over the last few years. This horse cross-entered tomorrow, where she's 4 to 1 on the morning line. They scratch out of there to run here. I think that tells you that they like her a little bit.
All right, it's a nice price there on the 4. Let's take a look next at the 5, Contride Rice for trainer Michael Stidham by American Pharoah. The American Pharaohs like the turf. Carol Sedania will ride this filly, but it looks like her 2 better races were most recently when those races came off the turf on the main track. She's never won on the turf, so a big test here for this filly today.
I think that's right. This horse was pretty well beaten 3 back by Don't Jinx It, the 2 horse. She is a half to a graded stakes winner on the turf, so she is bred to do this. Maybe she just needs another shot.
Well, it's an 8 to 1 there on the 5. The 6, Delayed for owner trainer Kathleen O'Connell, one of my favorite trainers, 3-year-old filly by Uncle Mo. She had a nice win last out against Allowance Company on the synthetic at Prescott, so she's in good form. Can she duplicate that on the turf today? We'll see. Looks like this could be a real nice claim for KO.
Yeah, obviously they've stepped up and won already, so that's a good sign. This is a major class test for this filly.
So a big price on the 6, Delayed. Sonny Leone looking for his second of the day, 25 to 1 there on the 6. The 7, Sigh No More, your morning line favorite, 5 to 1 right now. Declan Cannon rides this 3-year-old filly. She's an Irish bred for trainer Brendan Walsh. The blinkers go on today. She had a nice win against Stakes Company late June at Monmouth. The grade 2 test at Saratoga, well, maybe that was a little too tough, and the 9 furlongs on the soft going at Colonial last out. She didn't particularly do too well on that, and she's going to have to tackle a turf course today that's now listed as soft.
This is actually my top choice. This is a Group 3 winner in Ireland. I think she was up against it the way the Old Dominion Oaks went. She had just a little too much to do. I think it's interesting. They put the blinkers on, maybe get her a little more engaged early. I think if she's a little bit closer to the pace, she will be running at the end.
We had a yielding turf course for race 5. Turf course now listed as soft here for race 7. scratch the 8. Let's take a look next at the 9, Ambea from the Jonathan Thomas barn. Nice homebred here for George Strawbridge Jr. of Augustin Stable. She's by Ghost Sapper out of a Distorted Humor mare. She's run 2 big races. She's got a big late kick. If there's a fast early pace, it could provide a real nice setup for this closer with Jamie Rodriguez aboard.
And she hasn't done a thing wrong here. That runner-up effort in her last start, she finished actually ahead of Don't Jinx It, who then came back to win up at the Spa. Jonathan Thomas had 2 entered here. Scratches 1. This one is left. Did the same thing in the old Dominion Oaks and won that with a $35 horse.
All right, so 5-1, good price there on the 9. My top pick here is your 8-5 favorite, Pretty Lavish, the Irish-bred filly here for Graham Motion. Sam Marin will ride. Sam Marin and Graham Motion, from a small amount of horses, they do awfully well together. And this filly ran big behind Sigh No More in that Monmouth Stake late June, and then had to try Grade 3 company at Woodbine. That was too tough. Went 9 furlongs on the soft going at Colonial last out. She ran an okay 4th with an 80 by her last out.
Yeah, she certainly fits with these. I've got her in my top 3. You've got her on top. I mean, I think she's one that you got to give a long look to.
All right, so 8-5 there on the 10. Pretty Lavish from the Graham Motion barn. As we get a riders up for the Christiana, we kick off the late pick 4 right now. Frank's picks are 7, 2, 10. My picks here in race 7, 10, 9, 7, 2. Big day tomorrow. I know you'll be with us tomorrow on Del Cap Day, right?
Super excited about Del Cap. I love coming here for the Delaware Handicap.
All right, good luck here in race 7. We're about 7 minutes out.
Good luck.